Saveloys, it's JB Real Lucky, and if you didn't know before, well, now you do. Today, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be asking my mum questions that you are too afraid to ask yours. So without further ado, let's get started. The first question is, have you ever liked a guy that didn't like you back? Me, like a guy that did not like me back? Never. Me, if I like a guy and I give him the eyes and he comes to me and he talks to me, then that is it. But for me to like a guy and to go and tell that guy that I like him, and for him to reject me, no, I've never been in that situation. Usually, when I like a guy likes me. Well, that's lucky. Is it lucky or is it blessed? I guess it's lucky and blessed. And in my day, the girl will not chase guys. It's always the guys chasing girls. So, no, the answer is no, I've never been rejected. This is where me and mum are completely different. Sometimes I would just tell a guy that I like them, which obviously I have received rejection and it's not nice. So now I think I'm going to take a leaf out of mum's book and just, if you're out there and you like me, please feel free to tell me, because even if I like you, I probably won't say anything. Well, I don't know. Maybe there should be a balance, no? Question number 2. Did you ever sneak out of the house when you weren't supposed to? Sneak out? Me? Never. I will never sneak out of the house. So. For what? Where am I going? When I was at home reading my books, and my parents. If my parents were to catch me, yay! I will not be here to tell the story. However, there was one time in boarding school. Am I exposing myself? Carry on, mom. Anyway, I'm old. When I was in boarding school, we sneak out very well. That we will go to the beach. And in that beach, we will just be playing and having fun. Sure you get. But there was one time, that one girl got caught. She got caught by this teacher, mom. We fell for her that day. I think it was that thing that even scared me, that made me to forget that one. But in my parents' house, never. I never snuck out. Question 3. What is the best way I can tell my mum that I have a boyfriend? Or what is the best way that someone can tell their mum that they have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Are you telling me that you have a boyfriend? No. Hey! Oh my God, he's good. Hold on, that's not what I'm saying. Why would you do something like that? Ask one question like that in that kind of way, when you know that I've been looking for a grandchild? I was not saying okay and everything. It's you that's doing it to yourself. Anyway, this will now depend on the age of the child. I now know from you, my daughter, thank you, because we have been through many ups and many downs. But I now understand that boyfriend does not also mean always sexual activity. Boyfriend is a title, but it's just a special friend. Sure you get. It's not that everybody that has boyfriend that is now going round having sexual intercourse. Because I used to do the same thing to my daughter when she was little. She will be like 4 years old or something, and she'll be playing one of her friends. It's a boy. I will now be teasing her about boyfriend. And then as she was getting older, I will now be afraid to mention the word boyfriend. And I understand that I need to just calm myself. Sure you get. But if I were you, I will make sure that I understand my parents very well. Don't just go and say something. Make sure they have eaten very well, that their belly is full. It's true. Make sure that the house is clean. You have done your homework. All the responsibilities that you need to do are done. Then you can now say that you have a friend, and then just be bringing the friend. You may not have to say boyfriend, but if you are young, say for example you are still in school, secondary school, there's no way that you can be going into the bedroom by yourself now. So I am assuming that you have boyfriend, but you are not doing anything. You will go to the house, the parents will know your friends, and you will sit there and you will watch TV, and that is it. Nothing more, nothing less. If you are in college, for example, you guys are older. Teens, I understand, can get a bit more serious. But understand your parents. Do not disrespect your parents, because the main thing is that the parents are scared of is that you will come home pregnant and you have not finished your studies. It's not that they don't trust you, it's that things can happen. Sure, you get. So know your parents very well and understand their point of view. No one is saying that you cannot have fun. I am not saying that you cannot have fun. I am saying if you are a responsible somebody, your parents will understand. If you can explain to your parents that this is your boyfriend or your girlfriend, but your focus is studies, that you are still getting the grades that you're supposed to be getting, and there's no problem now for me. Know your parents very well. Approach the situation in a good manner, and don't fight your parents because of this person. No, just forget. The boy has already collected 0 points. Have I answered the question? Because my daughter is telling me that I always have story. But yes, I have stories now. But this one is very important. If I have not answered the question, let me know. My daughter is always telling in the comments. So let me know in the comments. Just to confirm, make sure the belly is full. Because when my daughter sometimes, she will want to tell me something. If I am hungry, oh gosh, I'm not listening, no. I'm the same. Another thing with this question, is that I would prefer to know what my children are doing, because if not, your children will be living a double life. One way you think that they are one person, and really they are another person outside. And I did not like that feeling. For me, I did not like that feeling at all, So I remember, it was that auntie that saw you outside, and she came to tell me, that thing pains me. And it was just that thought that my child was doing something. Not that they were doing anything. She just told me that she saw you with one boy. You were holding hands or something. And it pains me that I was more angry. Really, I said I was angry at you. But when I think about it, I was angry for the fact that somebody came to tell me about my child. Something that I did not know. So, I spoke with you through, yes, it was a heated one at the beginning. And then when I calmed down, I realized that I was angry because I did not know about my child. And it's because I have conditioned her to not talk to me about certain things. My child is still my child, and she's at the age where I also remember that I had these feelings. Sure, you get. But my focus was on my books, but I still had feelings for other guys. So I realized that I wanted her to speak to me. And I didn't want anybody to surprise me about my own child. Whether what they think, that is one thing that I've always been the same. I care about my family, not what others are saying, because I cannot control what they are saying. But when I sat down with my daughter, I realized that I want her to talk to me. Yes, there are boundaries with certain things, but I want her to be able to talk to me about things. I don't want her to have that fear of not being able to talk to her mother, or even her father. So, that is it. That this is where we are today. And why she can ask me questions that you friends are too afraid to ask your own parents. The next question is, why can't parents ever admit when they're wrong? I admit when I'm wrong now.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. When I am wrong, I am wrong.
No, Mom, you don't.
Okay, maybe not to you directly, but what do you want? Is it that you want sorry or what?
Yes, the same way you want a sorry from me. When we were younger, we were taught to say sorry to people, receive a sorry, and it will make us feel better.
We use this sorry word to make people feel better. But yeah, we don't use it for our own children.
Exactly.
It is very true. I have not said sorry to my daughter. But
Never.
another way of sorry for me is that I will just play with her now. When we have a little something, if I feel bad, if I know in my heart that it was me that, Mama, I went too far with this one, I will just make her favorite food. Very easy. She likes poundo yam and okra soup. So I'll just make that one and we'll eat as a family. And this girl is tough. She won't speak to you very easily.
I'm working on it.
It's not always correct that you would say sorry to your children because they will now be picking themselves. That's what I used to think. But at the end of the day, I am still their parent. And I've taught this one to respect me. That yes, we may be heated, but with respect. I allow my child to talk. So if we are talking and she tells me I'm wrong, I do not want my daughter to tell me I'm wrong. But I let her continue to speak, even if I'm still shouting at her. After, I will realize, in this one I am wrong. But it's not that she will be shouting at me, at all. And you know that one. Is that we'll be talking and she will now say, no, it did not happen like this. It happened like that. So I also give my own. And then it is resolved. And remember, me and my child are of different cultures. So she has to understand my culture. And I also have to understand her culture. But we got there in the end, I mean. So even now, when something happens, we can discuss it. No wahala. Final question. When is the appropriate age to start wearing makeup? On your wedding day. Yes. On your wedding day. And just small. You know me, I like natural beauty.
That's true.
Or, unless you are getting paid to be wearing makeups, then the appropriate age to start wearing makeups is on your wedding day. Whatever age that is the day. Just to brighten whatever for the pictures. And when that is done, it is done. You will see some people that they will put so much makeups. And then when you see them without makeups, it looks very, very different. And they will now approach you to say, hello. You will now think it's a stranger. But no, it's the person that you met in the party or wherever. Let the natural beauty shine through. Because when this one was younger, she was not allowed any makeups. So she will be going to parties, those parties that you will go to. And she'll just do, how old were you?
About,
I think at 14 or something. When she was going to these under 18 parties. And she would do clear mascara. I will allow her that one. So her eyelashes can go a bit longer. And that was it. That you go like this. And she will do her dress and everything. She looked very nice, very nice. And she came home and she had a good time, Abby.
yes, I had a
Good time now.
I had a good time.
Oh, and lip gloss.
Yeah.
That see-through something that makes your lip shiny.
Exactly.
I allowed that one.
Yeah.
But any other makeups, no. To go out. What I know my daughter likes very much is makeups in general. She's very artistic. So in the house, she can do her makeups and she'll wash it off. For me, that was no problem. But to be going out and be parading herself with the makeups, no. I did not allow that one. And as you see my daughter now, she is comfortable without the makeups. Sure you get. I think wear makeups, that's not so in my opinion. If you are getting paid or on your wedding day or these significant days that happen once a year, once in a lifetime, that is it. So you are finished? Yes.
Yes, we
Okay.
finished, guys.
The questions weren't so bad.
Okay, great. There's gonna be more coming up.
Let me help you to do this one. Like and comment in the thing down below and subscribe to my daughter's channel. Share you here. Thank you.
We will see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.